Today is 19th October around 1 p.m. Well, half past 1 p.m. Yes, I have a new mic. Well, not new. This is old. This is an old microphone. Well, not really a microphone, it's a headset. And I found it in my closet. I was wondering where it went. Well, I found it and I'm recording with it. Headset with a microphone. It's pretty good. Let me tell you something about my best friend. About my good friend. My very best friend. I just love that guy. If only he watches this. I doubt it though. We met around middle school. But I would argue that we have met before that because we share the same school in elementary. Like I was class A and he was class B. Wait. No, it's the other way around. I was class B, he was class A. We didn't really know each other yet, but I've seen him for, well, not really, but I think we've seen each other, but we just don't know each other. And when it comes to middle school, me and him, me and I, him and me, him and I, yes, and that we found that we really like the same stuff, like pop culture, games. I was so surprised that he's able to speak English. And so that is one of the factors that grew the bond in us, the English language. Well, that's not it. We play games together, we watch movies together. I think the first movie that we watched together in the theaters was was Thor Ragnarok. And yeah, we watched a lot of stuff after that. But yeah, in middle school we were just good friends. Until later we get to know each other more, rather closer. And I can safely say that he's my best friend. I can say that. I don't know about him. Maybe I think he does. I hope so. But unfortunate things happens and I have to move out from my hometown. It's a bit raining. I don't know if you can hear it. I have to move out of my hometown and separate. Before I go, I I told him like let's try our best, still being in contact, still being friends, and we did it until now. It's those type of long distance friendships because I've seen people before, like in the media, in the internet, that they move out and they never really contact their old friends. And I'm trying to, and we are trying to prove that wrong. With a lot of social media, a lot of like Discord and games, it's safe to assume that these these softwares save us from cutting ties with each other. But yeah, it's really something. Even though distance, we're still good friends. We're still best of friends. Like I'm like 1 miles and miles away, literally a different island, separated by the sea. And maintaining that friendship is a bit rough, especially when you're distant. There's a time where he wouldn't chat me for a week, and I got confused. Like, what's going on? Oh, did I say something wrong? And then I lash out, saying like, "Well, how could you?" Blah blah blah. But it's like just a poor communication. But yeah, we made it through. It's not really like it's a problem, and I don't really want to waste my best friend over a problem. So we rather just fix it than staying quiet and never chat anymore because we're just it's like it's a waste if I never become if I wasn't his friend anymore. It's like this a value of bond that I don't want to lose. I think maybe it's because he is my key in understanding my teenage time because he's with me. We grow together. Eventually I got bigger on college and I save up my money to finally go back to my hometown and meet him and when we met we gave the biggest hug, the best hug I ever made, and it was the happiest time of my life. To be back and reunite with your best friend that you've been distanced for a long time, for what, like 3 years? It's something else, and I'm really glad I can meet him face to face again. But that's just like for a week, and it's safe to say that for that week, I don't regret any of it. Not long ago, he lost someone special to him, someone dear to him. It's his second mother figure, and it's really heartbreaking to hear that someone that he really values in life has gone away. And so I say my sorry, my condolences to him, give my best advice to him, and yeah, thank God thank God I can reassure him, because he's done a lot for me. Whenever I feel sad, whenever I feel down, I hit him up. Can we call? I really need it, and he said yes. Let's call. That's how I cope. I just call him. There was one time I was barraged by this constant conflict from my parents, and I just don't know. I don't know whether I can continue or is it worth enough. I called him, and all he said to me is very, very heartwarming. I said to him, is it even worth it to continue on? Is it even worth it? What if I just stop? And he said, this is his quote: you can stop anytime, but knowing that my friend, I found out that I stopped, I wouldn't know what to do. And so I need you to at least keep on for me. That's what he said. And then he said something about my mother also needs me, my brother, my whole family, and people that knows me, people that had interacted with me, knowing that I could just stop anywhere, and then I actually stop. That would broke. That would broke more than I could cover, and it wouldn't do anything much better than I thought. I think, and so he said he needs me, and that I should continue on at least for him. And so I it's really heartwarming. It's really healing. It's really healing. Like it actually healed me, and you know, a sense of value grew inside of my heart, inside of myself, that someone that I dear actually needs me, and I need him too. I really need him. That is why I keep calling him whenever I get bad days, whenever I got really, really conflicted times, and I'm so glad that I get to meet him. I'm so glad that he's my friend. I'm really, really glad. If I were to be born again, I wouldn't want a better friend than him. His name is Iki, if you care. If anyone who's watching is care. If you ever thought that you want to stop, do reconsider, because anyone that knows you, anyone that had interacted with you, is the same case as me. At least if you can't do it for yourself, try and do it for people that care for you, people that love you, people that at least know you. Because hearing that bad news is already bad enough, you know? Maybe in the appreciation of valuing their needs of you, valuing people, though it might seems a little bit selfless or a people pleaser, but don't. A life is so precious, and maybe you can find the value in valuing other people. You can find the value in yourself. I don't know. If you get me, then say so in the comments, I guess. Like for example, I found his I found a value in his words that he needs me. Gives me like I am his friend, and my well-being is very important to my best friend, to Iki. And it just gives me it just boosts me on to at least keep trying, no matter what conflict, no matter how much conflict that I have. And so to you, to anyone who is watching this, keep it together, man. Live on. We're in this together. We're in this world together. And I believe that if I can make it, then you can too.